Testing. Testing. Ooh. Testing. 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 Ooh. Oh, I can't hear. Testing. Testing. Oh, there we go. Testing. 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 Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Whew. Let's see. Hey y'all, I see y'all coming on up in here. Hey, 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 Sting. Hey, Eileen. Just hello, chat. Eileen was the first one up in here. Hey, Sting. Say hey in the safe zone chat. Hey, Misty. Hey, Blue. Hey, Blue. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? And Misty says, I love your hair. Thank you, Misty. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what this is about, but I hope it don't sit up and do this all night. Cause I shall not be before y'all long. Do me a favor, hit the like button as you come in. Y'all, I decided to come on out here because it's been hard to get on these YouTube streets, honey. It's been hard to come out here. It's been hard, hard, hard. So I decided to go ahead and come on to do this day 30. This is the last day of my 30-day mental health content challenge. And I am so excited to have made it to day 30, y'all. And we get ready to go and get this out the way because I know these YouTube streets on fire and I know everybody live, everybody going live. So I said, let me go on and get my stuff out the way so I can get off of here and get off of these streets. Okay. So welcome in everyone. Welcome back to In the Safe Zone if you always here. Welcome to In the Safe Zone if you are new here. Hit the thumbs up button. It does not cost a thing, y'all. Free of charge. I got super stickers, super chats, super thanks even after the live. If you happen to catch this live on Hoarding after on the replay, please hit that thumbs up button and comment and let me know that you are there. That also helps me in the algorithm, okay? Now that I got all of that out the way, hold on, let me see. Set me a little bit ago, y'all. This is the last day of the month. Let's set a go. All right, any color. Set that timer for an hour. And we are going to get started on this day 30 content, y'all. Okay. Sting says, hello, everyone. Blue says, hello, nephew. I'll let him know as soon as he come back out here. Okay, y'all. So we are on day 30. Pat yourselves on the back. For those of y'all that have stood in the paint with me for these last 30 days to get this mental health content out, I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all just don't know. Just don't know. Just don't know. Just don't know. So, yay, we made it to the end of our 30-day mental health challenge. And we did. And we had to do a few community posts and we had to do one video, but that's okay. That is okay, honey. That is okay. Hey, Boo. Just hey, Boo in chat. Wait a minute. Hold on. I missed some. Thank you, Justice, for the $2 super chat, baby. Thank you. I'm a heart that, and y'all put some love on it. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's one of my goals. Why I can't heart it? Okay, there we go. That's one of my goals, y'all. I did 5 in the color. Oh, why my light keep going out? Can y'all still see me? Lord. Brittany says, thanks for your support, Justice. Absolutely. Thank you for coming through, Justice. Hey, T-Lo. How you doing? Okay, y'all. So today, can y'all still see me? Because I'm not finna fool with this light. Hold on. Because this right here done got on my nerves. I don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to go old fashioned because this ring light, baby, I don't know what's happening, but it's not working properly. Hi, Amy. Okay, so we have made it to day 30. And if you have not caught day 1 through 29, please go back and check and just check out the lives. I did one video for day 1, and then I did community posts in between when I couldn't get on these streets, y'all. Okay, so tonight we are talking, and I'm looking down, y'all, because I don't have my teleprompter right here, so don't take it as disrespect, please, and thank you. Tonight we are talking about something that's often misunderstood, joked about, or even judged, and judged harshly. And that is hoarding disorder. Why people can't let go. Okay? And I want to say this clearly from the start. Hoarding disorder is not being lazy. It's not a character flaw, and it's not something that people choose to do. Let's get that off the top. Thank you, T-Lo, for my super dollar, baby. Thank you. She said 901 in the house. Absolutely. Britt, you and Mama Libra 4 have been in my heart and prayers heavily. Yes, mine too. And we are continually keeping Libra 4 in our prayers, y'all. She's getting better and better and better every day. Every day. Okay. Hoarding disorder. Let me ask in the chat. Do you feel, or do you think, or do you know if hoarding disorder is an actual mental illness? Drop it in chat and let me know. Please hit the like button for me, please, and thank you. Hi, Ronald Hickey. How you doing? Thank you, Boo, for my super dollars. Congratulations on 30 days, Boo. Thank you. Thank you. So, do y'all think hoarding disorder... Oh, my bun crooked. Do y'all think hoarding disorder is an actual mental illness? Yes or no? I see... Misty says yes. Sting says yes. Justice says it is. I truly believe it is a mental illness that stems from depression and anxiety. Okay, Misty says yes. Okay. Y'all right. This is a real mental health condition. And if this topic feels close to home for you or someone you love or know, please know this is a safe, judgment-free space. But y'all already know that. Because in the Say Zone, we don't judge over here. It's a safe space, all of that. And if you don't feel comfortable chatting or answering questions during the chat engagement, by all means, you don't have to. Y'all know I have to say that on every live. T-Lo says, I'm going to say no, but then again, I can see why it might be. Okay, T-Lo. Relentless. Hey, Danny. She said what Blue said. My boo said, yes, it absolutely is. And it is, y'all. Hoarding is an actual mental illness that's diagnosable from the DSM-5, y'all. It is. Okay? What is hoarding disorder? What do you all define hoarding disorder as? Drop your answers in the chat. What do you all consider hoarding disorder before I actually give you the actual definition of hoarding? Do you know any hoarders? Are you yourself a hoarder? What do you think the definition of hoarding is? Drop it. Just drop some answers in the chat. And then I'm going to tell you what hoarding exactly is. T-Lo says her definition of hoarding is not throwing a dang thing away. Okay. I like that. Having a bunch of shit. Okay, Danny. That's a good way to put it. Justice says, I have worked with hoarders. Okay. Hey, Sared, how you doing, boo? Welcome to day 30 of my 30-day mental health content challenge. Y'all hit the like button for me. Share the live, if you will. Hey, Legendary. How you doing, boo? I know it's a lot going on. I know it's a lot of people live, but honey, I just had to come on out here and get mine done and out the way. I just had to come on out here and do it, y'all. It's been hard to get on these streets today, I tell you. The best part of waking up is waking up. Amen. Absolutely, Sting. Y'all see the question up there. Y'all can feel free to answer that too. But the folks that have it, it's their stuff and it means a lot to them. That's true. That is actually true. That's true. They can't throw away things and sometimes, excuse me, they can't throw away things and sometimes they may fixate on certain items. Absolutely, Justice. But I'm going to be serious about it. Okay, T-Lo. Okay, baby. Read my comment. Hold on, Sting. I missed it. Hold on. All right. When you can't get rid of anything and it actually makes you ill to think about giving something away. Good answers. Y'all actually really know what it is, you know, or what it means to be a hoarder. That's good. Hey, I don't know about that question. Okay. Time out. The one on the screen. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't time you out, boo. She couldn't throw away pop cans and band-aids. Okay, Justice. Absolutely. Absolutely. And they get sick and go off. Well, the actual definition that we're going to bring tonight for purposes of hoarding definition is hoarding disorder is a mental health condition where a person has persistent, it has to be persistent, guys, difficulty discarding or parting with their possessions, regardless of their actual value. That is the true definition of hoarding. I'm going to read that again. Hoarding disorder is a mental health condition where a person has persistent difficulty discarding or parting with possessions, regardless of their actual value. That means these things can have no actual value to them at all whatsoever. But it's precious to these people, and it's hard for them to give them away, throw them away, clean them out, all of those good things. I've had thoughts like that since my parents have passed on, not wanting to let go. I get that, and I totally understand that, Tilo, because me too. But what happens with this particular disorder is it leads to cluttered living spaces that can't be used as intended, significant distress when asked to throw their things away, emotional attachment to items others might see as junk. We may call it junk, but to them, it's precious. Blue says hoarding disorder is a mental health condition when a person has persistent difficulty parting with their valuables. Absolutely. But here's the key part that many people miss. The distress isn't about the object. Okay? It's about what the object represents emotionally to the person. They're not holding on, to the object per se, y'all. It's what it represents to them. That's what the key thing is. And that's what a lot of people miss about hoarding. Hoarding, people just think hoarders are lazy. People just think hoarders are nasty. People just think hoarders are junky when it's so much more to it than that. Okay? Drop a heart if you've ever struggled to let go of things, even when you knew you should. Drop a heart if you've ever struggled with letting go of some things, even if you know you should get rid of said things. Sting says, I know hoarding not so well. I used to watch the show Hoarders. Me too, Sting. I did too. And I learned a lot about it then. But I had already known pretty much everything about it because of the profession that I'm in. You know, mental health, I know all about it. And watching it play out on the show, I was like, oh my God, people really live like this. People really have emotional breakdowns when it's time to let go of their personal things. And a lot of times I feel sorry for these people. Like, don't take it away. You know, they having true emotional breakdowns. This is on the show, y'all. Amen. Those objects have sentimental value to them, and it does. Okay, so I'm looking at a lot of hearts in the chat, which means a lot of us know we should get rid of things, but we can't get rid of them. Okay, hey twin, how you doing? I'm glad you made it to the chat. Hey, Madelle. Tilo says, "Thing I used to love that show. Me too. Me too. And I'm telling y'all, it taught me so much. It taught me so much about how it affects the person to get rid of their things. It taught me so much, y'all. What is really behind hoarding? This is where we're moving into next. Okay. Hoarding disorder is often rooted in trauma, loss, or unmet emotional needs. This is normally why people start hoarding, y'all. These are reasons that people start to hoard: trauma, loss, or unmet emotional needs. Some common underlying factors include, hold on, y'all. Marisa says depression. I am the opposite. I hate clutter and will throw myself away if I can. Okay, okay, twin. Please hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Absolutely. Oh Lord, I feel sorry for them too. I believe they should enter some form of therapy prior to getting a dump truck at their house and forcing them to get rid of the items. And normally, Blue, what happens is they'll get therapy after they get rid of everything. That's when the therapy and the healing starts to begin, after they pull the dump truck up and they get rid of all of their things. I totally agree with you. I think it should happen on the front end as well. I think it should happen on the front end as well. Trauma, loss, or unmet emotional needs results in hoarding. Absolutely. And some of the underlying factors include grief or sudden loss, childhood neglect or instability, poverty or fear of scarcity, trauma where items become a source of safety, and last but not least, anxiety, depression, or OCD traits. Twin said depression. She said it. All of these things are underlying factors that can cause people to start hoarding. Let's go over them again. Grief or sudden loss of loved ones, childhood neglect or instability in your childhood, poverty or fear of scarcity, trauma where items become a safety source, and then anxiety, depression, or obsessive compulsive disorder traits. Okay? Those are underlying factors. Blue says, okay, understandable. Yes, yes, but I don't like when I'm touching it. Yes, but the first step is trying to convince them to get rid of stuff. And a lot of times it's come hell or high water to try to get these people to part with their things. They'll even tell them that they can go through and they can keep certain things, but only a certain amount of things. And y'all, it'd be so hard for those people. It'd be so hard for those people to watch them tote all of their stuff up at that house and throw it away. But what I noticed the most is about watching hoarders back in the day. A lot of it was because it had become an inhumane living situation for these people. They could not live in these spaces at all. It was unbearable. They had rats, they had roaches, they had animals, they had everything growing in their home because they would not get rid of things. And it had become a health hazard for a whole lot of these people. Let me go back. Hold on. Justice said sometimes we had to negotiate of letting the person choose to discard the item on their own. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Justice. Absolutely. Tito, they have to be that way. They don't want to push the people over the edge. Absolutely. Mr. Outspoken says, I ain't throwing nothing away. Mr. Outspoken, you at some point, when it becomes hoarding, you gotta throw some things away. You got to get rid of some things when it becomes hoarding, y'all. Welcome to the chat, Mr. Outspoken. They be crashing out. They do. Seriously though, some people value things that they have memories with. That's true. That's true. And that's why usually they'll tell them you can keep certain things. And they tell them that they can keep certain things, but they just can only keep a certain amount of things. They have to choose what it is that they can keep, okay? The best part of waking up is coffee in my cup and God's word on the table. Absolutely. I like that. Well, just call the truck and them folks on me. You know what, Mr. Outspoken? I mean, seriously, that happens in real time and in real life. It does. Because with this mental disorder, these people really, really are attached emotionally to their things. Regardless of the value, they are emotionally attached to the object. That is what happens when they're hoarding. They're not attached to the object per se. It's the emotional aspects of the object. It's the emotional aspect of the objects. So when someone says just throw it away, what they're really saying is let go of your safety. Let go of your memories. Let go of your sense of control. And that's not easy, y'all. That's not easy at all for them to let go of their control, their safety, and their memories. Now we'll move into the shame and silence. One of the most painful parts of hoarding disorders is shame. People are actually shamed of what the situation has become. Because now they don't hoard so much stuff until their place is not livable. We've all seen it on hoarders. The first episode had Mr. Who where the lady had dead cats in the fridge. I remember. That's why I said sometimes they gotta come in and gut the house because of the condition that the house has become because of the said hoarder or hoarding. Okay. The shame and silence, absolutely right, and that is traumatic. It is to strip them of their safety, their memories. That's where the therapy comes in at. That's why they have to have therapy, because now they're grieving a loss of everything that they had to let go of. Okay, what about the bathroom with all over? Surely they want to get rid of waste. Yes, they do. It goes back to me saying the spaces become unlivable. Those are important feelings to get rid of. Absolutely, Surette. Blue says, I just lost my appetite. I'm sorry, Blue. Okay. Woo, getting back to one of the most painful parts is shame. People may avoid visitors. They hide their living situation. They feel embarrassed or judged. They're afraid of eviction or intervention, and they isolate themselves. And shame keeps people stuck. Let me say this clearly for someone who needs it. Struggling does not make you broken. It means something in you learned this way to survive. A lot of these people, it's survival mode. Okay? Tilo, they must have more issues than just hoarding. And oftentimes they do. They do. I don't consider myself a hoarder, but I hold on to memories. My dad was cremated and we were so close that I had a hard time distributing his ashes. I felt I was letting him go because I needed him. Okay, boo. I get that. I get that. And that doesn't equate to hoarding. Okay? That doesn't necessarily equate to hoarding. Struggling does not make you broken. It does not. Maurice Twin said, good stuff, Twin. I love this. Thank you. Okay, now we are on another audience prompt. If you agree that shame keeps so many people from getting help, type true in the comments. Do you believe that because the person is ashamed of their living situation, that is what keeps them from getting help or seeking help? Type true if you think that's true. Because I know it's true. I'm just going to go on and tell y'all. I absolutely know it's true. The persons are ashamed of their living situations. This is why most hoarders do not get help, and it gets worse and worse and worse and worse until the living conditions are not livable. Most people who hoard like that, they have to give their house up. Sometimes the house is not even salvageable. I'm telling you. Okay. Hoarding disorder is treatable, but it's not about forcing cleanouts like the show Hoarders or throwing everything away. You may have to get cognitive behavior therapy, trauma informed therapy, skills around decision making, gradual supported decluttering where you gradually get rid of things, not all at once like on the show. Okay? Compassion and lots of it. You have to be delicate when dealing with a hoarder. You do. You shouldn't force a hoarder to get rid of everything all at one time like on that show. Madea, did you have to distribute his ashes at a particular time? Could you hold on to it? Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
Okay, there you go. Is the sound on now? I think the sound is back on. I think the sound is back on. Is the sound on? What you laughing at, Mister Outspoken? What you laughing at? For sure. Hell yeah. But I was saying though, you know what I'm saying? What up? What up? What up, Blue? What's up, Blue? What up? Yes. Nah, what I was saying was it need to thaw out around here, people. All right. Now I'm all for the snow. It's pretty. All right. It looks good. It's different. all the good stuff, but let's be clear. People can't drive on ice, okay? Now, snow is one thing, but people don't know how to drive on this ice, all right? I'm talking about, I counted 50. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but I'm going to keep it funky. I counted 15 people stuck today, all right? Because, see, I caught a ride, all right? See, there's a thing called Uber, okay? Lyft. It's a real thing. And I caught a ride because, see, I won't be stuck out here, you know what I'm saying, in these streets, all right? Would you say in the streets around my home, iced out? You know what I'm saying? It's been real, all right? My time is up. We one luck.
Thank you kindly. Ooh. Here your headphones over here. Whoo, okay, y'all, I'm back. All right, I am back. Okay, let's see what we saying. I'm trying. Hold on, let me go back. Whoo. Okay, did production hold it down for me, y'all? Let me see. Dog, y'all know y'all did some talking. Okay, I know I asked Medell. Tito said, Medell, did you have to distribute his ashes at a particular time? Could you hold on to it? Okay. Sting says exactly, Mr. Outspoken. What he say? You have to be delicate when yes, you do. Okay. Coming on down the road. Well, while we are waiting, all that stuff in the garage. Man, you know what, Mr. Outspokens, you better stop. Look, y'all, you would think this is horrid. I ain't lying. I'm swearing. You would just think so. Tito, there wasn't a specific time. Okay. I ain't throwing it away. Listen at him, y'all. Y'all didn't know that's my nephew. Everybody speaking to production. Oh, he had to put the sound on. Did y'all hear him? We'll be there with the dump truck in the morning. Look at Blue. Y'all are something else. Um, y'all speaking to production. I don't know what he said, y'all. Listen, I was just thinking the same thing. I'm ready for this to go. Okay, he must was talking about the weather. I'm turning into a hoarder with this ice on the ground. Absent. Hey, Miss John for Joy. I hope you still in here, baby. I was in the house, honey. And the streets around my home are ice. I was too, baby. We still can't get out of our driveway a little bit. Well, thank God for this. You'd rather be stuck in the house with snow outside than being stuck for years with COVID. Absolutely. Ain't no way I could trust a stranger on ice. I get it. Oh, I don't know what he was talking about. What was he talking about, Lord? Yes, he's tired. He's tired of the snow, just like you are in the ice. Oh, that's what he was talking about. Okay, y'all. So we back. We back. Thank y'all. Ooh, honey. Whew. All right. Let's go back. Hoardable is a treatable disorder. I know I read this, but I'm going back over it so I can flow back into what I need to talk about. Hi, Tia. Welcome to In the Safe Zone, Danny. She just goes with that. And Danny, here she goes with that. Y'all hear me? Oh, Lord. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can't hear me, right? Put a one in the chat if y'all hear me. Put a one in the chat if y'all. Okay, good, T. Thank you, Tia. So, hoarding disorder is treatable, but it's not about forcing cleanouts. Like I said before, I had to go in the house. Throwing everything away. Effective support may include cognitive behavior therapy, trauma informed therapy, skills around decision making, and gradual supported decluttering. I'm loud, ain't it? Okay, hold on. Let me turn this down. Lord have mercy. Okay, what about now? Is that better, Sting? Am I okay? Because I'm actually using this mic, y'all, and I really don't need it. Is that better? And lastly, compassion and lots of it. On the show Hoarders, they just came in, y'all, and just made them people get rid of their stuff. Y'all remember how it went. They came in and was like, you got to clean all this up. People crying. People don't want to get nothing away. They bringing in all these crews to start packing up these people things, throwing them out and putting them outside in the big old dump truck. And these people just pulling off with these people's stuff. So looking at the show, it really, to me, didn't really, you know, portray, I guess what I'm saying, hoarding in the right light. It didn't. Because exactly how they was doing the stuff on the show, you really wasn't supposed to be doing it. They wasn't supposed to be doing it like that. Abruptly just coming in them folks' homes, just throwing stuff out and cleaning stuff up. It wasn't supposed to happen like that, y'all. It wasn't. Blue says it was the dump truck for me. Absolutely. Forced cleanouts without emotional support can actually make symptoms worse. Healing looks like understanding the emotional attachment, building safety with the object without the objects, and learning to tolerate discomfort and taking small, respectful steps. None of that happened on the show, y'all. If this is you or someone you love, if you see this in yourself, in this, I want you to hear this. You are not weak, you are not dirty, and you are not beyond help. And if you love someone that has a hoarding disorder, lead with empathy, not ultimatums, like you need to get rid of this or else. We don't want to do that. We want to empathize with the person on how you're going to get rid of things, what you're going to get rid of. Get them the help that they need. Get the treatment and have compassion. Ask why instead of judging what. Encourage help without threatening them. And remember, the connection heals more than control. Okay? The show didn't portray it the right way, y'all. It's another show I used to watch where they would bring a psychiatrist with them and they didn't push like the people on Hoarders. I think that was intervention. I like that show too. God bless you, sister, for your compassion. Thank you, Power. The Trinity. Thank you. Okay. Where are we? In closing, I'll leave you with this question to sit with. What do we hold on to? Not because we need it, but because we're afraid of what happens if we let it go. That's what I want to leave with you. Okay? What do we hold on to? Not because we need it, but because we're afraid of what happens if we let go. I don't have a hoarding problem, and I don't know anyone that does. I don't either. But I'm hoping that this helped somebody that was in the chat or maybe in the clouds listening, okay? Again, I'm leaving you with what do we hold on to? Not because we need it, but because we're afraid of what happens if we let it go. If this live has helped you, share it because education breaks stigma. And if this live stirs something in you, be gentle with yourself. You are worthy of peace, safety, and support without having to hold on to everything to survive, y'all. And that is hoarding. Why it is so hard to let go of some things, y'all. This was day 30. We done made it 30 days of my mental health challenge. Y'all, we did it. I did it. You did it. Thank y'all for the support because some of y'all showed up in each and every last one of these lives I did, and the ones that I did videos, y'all watched, y'all commented, community posts, y'all watched, y'all commented, and I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that. I'm glad I was able to complete this challenge. It got hard sometimes. I wanted to quit at times, but I just could not quit on y'all. And y'all was the ones that gave me the encouragement to want to keep going day after day after day after day. But we done came to the end. It's not going to stop. The mental health awareness won't stop, y'all. It's not going to stop at all. But this is just something I wanted to do every single day to bring some type of mental health content to the channel. And I did that. It's not gonna stop here. Of course, y'all know um mental health is like what this channel is about. So it's gonna keep going. It's going to definitely keep going. I just won't be doing it every day like this, like the challenge. Monday at 7 a.m. in the safe zone. What about that, baby? I hold on to memories of some vibes that belong to people that I love and I no longer hear, but it's not the intent of hoarding disorder to me. It's keeping their memories alive. Absolutely, me too. Me too. But y'all, this is going to conclude my 30-day. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so, so much. Hit the like button for me on the way out if you have not already done so. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And I will greatly appreciate it. It is free. It don't cost a thing. Thank you for the 3 super stickers that I did receive. Thank y'all for the likes. I know if people are going to catch it on the replay, gang, they are going to hit the thumbs up button and comment and let me know they're there. And it is here for anybody that missed it in live, because I know it's a lot going on. There's a lot of people on the street. People will get it on the replay. Second Eye Surgery. That's right, Sting. And we are praying for a successful surgery and a successful recovery and a very, very healthy one. Absolutely, Blue. Sting, praying for a smooth recovery. God it's already done, Sting. You are covered by the blood, honey. It's already done. And I'm going to check on you. I'm going to wait till like Tuesday. And then I'm going to check on you, okay? And see how you doing. But I'm going to definitely make it my business to check on you and let you have a little time to rest. And then I'm going to check on you, okay? All right, y'all. Well, that's going to do it for me. Let me get up out of here because I know I'm trying to get into some chats or get into some bushes or something, some lives, because I know it's some stuff going on. So I'm sure I'm going to see y'all somewhere on these YouTube streets tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much. And now it is back to regular schedule programming. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. And on that note, I am out of here. Mwah.